Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Combat Engineer Clone Trooper. This guy is really cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. Here it is. It's pretty standard for the Saga Collection. It's got a little hole in here because it comes with a hologram figurine. I'll show you that later. And then it's got a just a screenshot taken from the third movie here, I think. But anyway, it doesn't really match the figure necessarily, but it does look cool, so I don't mind. On the back here, it's got a brief description of the character. If you'd like to read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. And then over here, it's got a picture of the character and then a picture of the actual figure that you receive, as well as pictures of all of the other figures that they released in this wave. So pretty standard packaging, like I said, so let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. So he stands here just above 3 3/4 inches tall. So he's right in scale with your other Star Wars figures. And he does come with, a pretty good assortment of accessories. First off is his removable helmet. And it's not the cleanest paint job. They did some weathering here, but it's only on the ears, which is weird to me. Unless that's supposed to be the paint from, I guess, the crest. I never thought of that. No, it's not. So it is supposed to be weathering. So they didn't do a very good job of that. And then the lines on the helmet aren't very clean. And it's also kind of smudged. So not the best done helmet paint job on this guy. And they also used the helmet, the removable helmet, that kind of shows you the clone trooper's chin right there, which I don't like. It's not a huge deal, but I just actually prefer to not have a removable helmet. I think the figures look better that way, but it's not a huge deal. His other accessories, the first one here is his clone blaster. No paint or anything, but nice detail. We've seen a million of these, but I'm always glad to get another one. He also comes with the Darth Vader hologram. It's really nice. It's got nice translucent red plastic on the bottom. It's got the Imperial logo, and then it's got some actual glitter suspended in the actual plastic, which is cool. It's hard to see on camera, but when you're holding the figure in person, you can see it. And then finally, probably my favorite thing that he comes with is a base. I think that every action figure that has pegs in its feet should come with a base, and unfortunately Hasbro doesn't do that. It's even got his name here on the front, and also Revenge of the Sith on the top. So I think that every figure should come with one of these. I don't know why Hasbro doesn't just pack one in. I'm sure this costs like a penny to make or something absurd like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the figure's articulation. Underneath the helmet, the clone has a ball peg, which gives him a nice range of motion. He's got ball hinge shoulders that do swivel 360. On this arm, he does have the ammo pouches or whatever these are there. And then on the other side, it is plain, but same articulation. He's got hinged elbows with a swivel wrists, a swivel at the waist, and one thing I do want to mention as well is they put his belt on upside down. As you can see here, here's another clone trooper. This guy's got a molded torso with no articulation. The belt is molded on there, so as you can see, they flipped it upside down. Not a huge deal, they've done that before, but it's just one of those things that shouldn't happen on a figure like this. I could probably pull the figure apart or something, or cut it and flip it around and glue it, but it's not a huge deal. I'm not too worried about it. He's got hinged hips with fairly limited articulation, hinged knees with a swivel, and then hinged ankles with a swivel. So fairly standard articulation overall. Fairly clean paint job on the torso. I should mention the bad paint job is isolated just to the helmet. But if you're looking for just a basic clone trooper figure, this guy's probably a pass. And unless you're a huge fan of clone troopers like I am, you're probably going to want to pass this guy over, just because of the kind of sloppy paintwork and kind of sloppy I don't know, like assembly, I guess. So not the best figure, not the worst figure, just kind of average, I guess. So if you have any comments or questions, just leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.